All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. You guys know what it is. We're live here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how to make your monthly income every single day. And guess what? I want you guys to do it step by step, exactly how you do it. Now, a lot of people, have been messaging me asking a lot of questions. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going over a lot of the problems you guys are having, a lot of the issues you guys are having when it comes to trading, a lot of things that you guys need to work on, some tips and tricks that I've learned over the past 10 years of trading. I'm going to give it to you in just a minute. With no program, you never have to pay. There's no place to be. There's no subscription to pay for. It's just raw trading, all right? So that's what we're going to be doing over today. So welcome to the live section. What up? If you're saying, hey, let's get started. So, for anyone who's just joining, welcome to the live. I come live here. I do all my trades live every single day. And I show you guys exactly where my entries are, where my stop loss is, where my take profit is, why I entered the trade, who I entered the trade, and exact steps of what I'm actually looking for. So let's get started. By the way, we have some people here at the office. So remember, if you guys have any questions, put in the comments. I think you guys don't have to put in the comments. You guys can just all of the questions. Right? So let's see if there's any place that we can put those accounts. Now it's actually the weekend, so most of the markets are closed. All right, so it's only people that's open. But guess what? It's actually good because that means that even on the weekends we can be making money. Red flag, first for the gift, this thing, red flag is saying, stop it, are you using? Thanks for the gift. Thank you for the gift, guys. Appreciate it. So, person I'm following you guys, we have it's like battle.com. So we're checking out a battle.com. It's right here. Hopefully you guys can see it on the screen there. Let me see. It's getting a little cut off. Wait, I can't move this. But fold a little bit on this. So you guys can see it. There we go. There we go. So, the platform that we're playing on is called Ibarra.com. Now, here's the thing. All of the rest are actually on the website. So, what you can do is, the Ibarra website, if you go to pwc.com, and I'll show you right this, any website you'll ever actually need when it comes to learning how to code. So, guys, this is my website right here, pwc.com, okay? So, what can you find on this website? It's actually the exact step-by-step guide on how I make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day. It actually doesn't just give you, it actually made it so simple, so easy, so step-by-step. Meticulously, scientifically put together for you guys. But I have no questions asked. Alright, so it's actually, if it's scientific, you spread out, you can watch this video and how I made over 30,000 in one shot, and I'm putting it live for you guys. I sat right here in this very chair and made this page and made this video, and then what you're going to do, I think, let's say, thank you for the gifts. Let's say the spamming gifts, man. I appreciate it. Katie's asking, can't see the back right now. So, Katie, it's actually just kpwc.com. And let's just go here. Let's four very easy steps to follow. Okay, so the step one, right here, register on a battle.com. Now, that's a pretty briefly, but it's either the license, the regulated, the safe and secure, you've been using them. Maybe 2 years, right? And it's been really, really good. And thousands of people human community of using and everyone is saying it's actually the easiest trading platform. And it has no fees. There's no fees. All right. Thank you, Katie. Hopefully I answered your question. Thanks for the gift. Appreciate it. Now, guys, step two. So it's actually just step by step. Step two, you got to get access to our range system. So all you gotta do is click, step two, and you're gonna get access 2 hour range bar system. My moon was floating and now it's not floating. Let's see if I can get it to float again. Whoa, there you go. All right, it's magical. All right, guys. So, because it's up only profits. There we go. All right. So, Now that you click step two, you can actually read that step and grab it runs on all of the markets. So it runs on Forex, it runs on crypto, it runs on commodities and indices, and it runs on stocks. So any market that you could possibly want to trade, it runs in it. And so it runs directly on the server. It's right there for you guys. And now that you've done that, well, you gotta learn how to use those things, right? You gotta learn how to use the data platform, and you gotta learn how to use the data system. Guess what? And it's made step by step the instructions on how everything works. So right here, when you click step three, it's going to take you to a full community. Now, right here, you're just going to click start here and then watch the videos there. It's very simple. So it shows you how to register, verify, deposit, and then start trading. Okay, let's get started here. Now, once you find these steps, okay, go to learn the system. Okay, go to learn the system because that's what's in here. Let's click learn the system and check this out. There's an intro which goes over, what exactly it is, and then everything step by step. How to open a demo account, how to then switch to another account, how to open a buy trade, how to open a sell trade, how to open a pending order, which is a limit order, how to view your trade history, how to even open a trade. See, if you look here, how to before, this is all you need. It's step by step. If you don't think about okay, now what do I do? I here. Let me tell you, basically, it's good for you guys. So all you gotta do, um, can you say the sign again? Yeah, for sure. So, Katie, it's OKLPWC.com. The link is in the bio. We've got the freebies, let's just say that the work in the Caribbean works everywhere. So I'm going to people from all over the world that are in our community that are doing this, that are following this, and that are making thousands and thousands of videos just by following along. So it really doesn't matter where you're from, who you are, doesn't matter what you do matter. What matters is you want to change your life. You want to be able to make some money on the side, or actually even work this sometime. Because a lot of people start to tell me like, "Hey, can I do trading for part-time?" Look, actually, when you realize the amount of money that is actually out there when it comes to this business, this market, you don't want to do anything else. You really, really, once you just see what benefits actually come in, you realize that nothing else fits this code. Like, that's just what reality is. And you got to see that the minute that you do your first payment and you make, even if it's $5, $10, $100, you just get that in just a few seconds, you'll realize you don't want to do anything else. That is what happens, okay? When the trading bug bites, it's over. It's over. All right, so let's get started now. We're just saying yes, I'm from Canada. Let's see. Bitcoin Baby saying yes with first. Yes, this is the community is reaching. Even from this year, collecting the community is reaching. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see if there's any time that you can do. So let's see. So right here, we can see it. This trend is actually weird because of the. How do we get the second trend? Well, guess what? I'm about to walk you through it right now. All right. So what we're going to do is click indicators on the top. Okay. Click indicators at the top. Now scroll down to the yellow button and then click indicator store. All right. Click indicator store. Guys, this is a step-by-step guide on how to make $1 to $5,000 a day. So follow along. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to search right here, search for circle, okay? Search SUPER, like the super chat. Guys, there's only 15,171 people that are using the super chat indicator, and it's rated 5 stars, which is pretty crazy because it works. And this is the only indicator that we actually use. So let's go ahead and click that and then click install. Sam is asking, do you feel yes, actually, the pairs that I trade mostly are Bitcoin Gold and Nasdaq, right? Bitcoin Gold and Nasdaq. These are the three pairs we mostly trade. Inverse saying, hey, okay, you know about the $250 bonus, and guess what? I got it the same night. Congratulations. As we speak, as the promotion going on, which is crazy. Well, look, if we did that data by time, you can do $250 bonus right away, right now. And all you have to do is register your Worktrader account, verify your account, and then you get $250 instantly. Just for registering. What are you waiting for? You can all get $250 right away. So yeah, let's see if we can be on. All right, so get your personal kind of body, get it verified, and you'll get $250. If you don't see it immediately, and let's start paying, let's start making some money. So let's see, now that you have a certain kind installed, you're gonna add it to your tool. Okay, so you're gonna go back to indicators. Right here, LCT saying green orb. This is my magical profit orb. Okay, that's what this is. Lovely sweet to say I signed up the other night and I never received it. So let me see. You have to verify your account. So then you have to do is show you have it. You can Gmail in a appropriate table. Okay, click to Gmail, then you're going to go to where it says personal info. Okay, so on the left side, it's gonna say personal info. All right. Now, up here, you're going to click where it says verification. Okay, so click verification. Now, it says you need to submit the documents to verify your account. So submit, I just did fill out your driver's license, and then I just did a phone bill. So anything with your name or address, and then work, and then you scroll down and then click send for verification. All right, there we go. And that's you get like $250, and 24 hours, they're saying. So let's say you can combine. So if you want to use the kind of thing that's great to help you understand, like you said, just say, let's get started. Make them the same website as they. So guys, all of the websites are on my website, akpwc.com. So you just go to akpwc.com and scroll down, and everything is there. Lovely sweet to say, thank you, you're welcome. Let's see if we can take a trade. Because everybody's there trying to make money. So let's see if we can actually make some money here right now. So what's going on right here? We can see. So yeah, remember, in the super code, we're only taking selfies, okay? And you can actually see, you can when the super code is red, you're overall and again, you're going to be really students. From here, right here, you see super code is still red, and then you can get the code, as soon as the range being red, as soon as the range being red, I'm going to open the selfie for 5 right here in front of you guys. Right, so let's just see. Let's just wait right here and see. As soon as the rains will go red, that's what I'm waiting for. Let's see. Sensitive saying, can you see the planetary girl? It's actually just my name. It's AKPWC. AKPWC. Max is saying, how do you get this subscription? This subscription is $9. Subscription. So let's touch the right. Zero Shade is saying, let's Zero Shade, let's go. Right. What you gotta do, you gotta go to my website, follow the steps, it doesn't cost you anything, there's no fee, there's no video, nothing, and let's get started. I got very good 17 still around, and the main guys, that's our get me, so I'm giving you all of this, and going to open the site code. And going to the site code, we just entered the site code, and really, what am I going to do? So guys, you guys are seeing the strategy play out in real time, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag my entry up until it says 1,000 for my stop loss. Because remember, we're in a sell trade, my stop loss is a bluff. Okay, so these, my stop loss, there's $1,000 stop loss. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to set my take profit. What am I going to do? Again, I'm going to click this red box and I'm going to drag it down. Oh, wait, I can't even see. Hold on. I'm going to click and drag it down. You still can't see. Hold on. Let's try it. First time you click. All right, click and there you go, guys. There you go. Profit is $1,000. This one gives some big profit. And now we're just going to let it right out. Okay, so that's basically the active trade is separate stop loss and take profit at 100% ratio, and now you're just gonna let it ride out. Because I'm saying, what point are you trading right now? right now I'm trading Bitcoin. Usually, I usually just trade Bitcoin rather than Nasdaq, but the other markets are currency, and even crypto, very close to free. So let's see where the market is going to be open. Where exactly I entered? Yes, okay. So exactly I entered right there. Right there. So you see where this right arrow is? That's where we entered the sunset. Look how I reversal this entry is. How was I able to tell? Just understand that I was able to get this entry without even looking at these candles. I didn't even look at these candles. Most people do technical analysis on these candles. I don't even look at them. Most people have their trading strategy based on these candles. I don't even look at these candles. All I see is the which ones we're having a reversal. This is what told me we're actually having a reversal. And actually, what the fact that is. Yeah, it's a so where I really think that I think that's the greatest question because right up here is where I entered. So you see, right when the road goes went from blue to red, I entered my trade because I'm going to get it as early as possible on the reverse. Okay, and then here's the last part about it is that because we set stop loss and take profit on 100 points, what that does is statistically, and this is where all the testing, you know that how we tested the strategy over 50 years. This is where the testing came from. We really work right on the range bar, right on the reversals. The market moves at least a few hundred points. So what we want to do is we just want to catch the 100 points. Because we're going to be greedy and try to catch thousands and thousands of points. We don't even try to do that and try to get like, 100x, 5x, whatever. None of that. We just want to be able to make money consistently every single day. And guys, this is exactly what I do right here. So let's see, we're at about $900 in profit so far on this trade. You had another question? Yeah. Yeah, so it's basically for the market reversed over here. So we did push up a little bit to that side, but then we reversed from there. Yeah, yeah. So that's why on all the reversals, we see the wick. You'll see the wick on all of the reversals. You can see it here, you can see it there. So on all the reversals, you have the wick, and you can see right here we had a little bit of a pullback as well. On the third range bar here, we came back up a little, but it wasn't enough to generate. What's it called? When I say underground, so I messed up. It's very good. We're going to say, let's make actually I need to have a match. Let's say, I need to we go with fancy. Let's go. So hit big. Let's get sexy. Let's go. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations. This is what it's really about. This is what it's all about. It's going to be very profitable. Consistently over time, and this is how you make money every single day. And even if you guys are doing recently, you're going to you made $1,500 investing on the live in 22 minutes. And so if you got it started, let me tell you why we can. So that when you're really good, it's very like every single day, 7 days a week. Right here on TikTok, YouTube, this can be funny, like, and making money because you can start people, you can start people all day long flat. You can live, what time is it? It's right there, we're waiting for you, let's go. So, let's see, Mr. CPA is saying, yeah, what's it called? Is it? I think that's what you're trying to say. It seems so easy now, right? But when you have to realize this to figure out the strategy, and I think it took us 5 years. Of course, I started with the strategy, but it's so really going in development and testing. You have to get to this stage. But this is we really don't know. So you do have to be in and figure out strategies, different strategies, and figure out what works, figure out what doesn't work. Does not work, does not work. You can do all of it. We've done all the work. Okay, so now we give it to you on a silver platter. So let's go. Snugfit is saying, yes, my kind of spending on money. Let's do Snugfit. Let's not put the same on the stock. Let's be the same. I think it's one. Let's be the same. Our website is good. Very different. When you're trying this house, I think it's right. We're not linked deals. They're different things because this is our custom system. It's our custom system, and you don't have to do this. Whatever makes this whole system completely free. Weird software actually recognizing as we speak. There are no such thing as AI trading. All of that is a scam, okay? Because eventually, if that does become a thing, if it suddenly does become a thing, then it's gonna just cripple all the markets. Then there's actually nothing will exist anymore. Okay, the AI will have gone too far, and we will all be slaves to the AI. Which is reality. If you can't see the markets, well, like we have big problems. All right. Well, do you think to really get it? You think this is something you do because I can make it easy. You can get a let's go. You can use what you can see. For you can talk a lot of times. You have any things. You think about it, which is the first link basically my website. Document your website. What you can use to go to the steps right here. First of all, this thing on the after you're going to this page, type your email on the top right here. It's Flex is actually going to use this. Later, the same thing I'm doing on the page. So basically, when I enter the class, I need to pass and take practice 100 below. Now, 100 points up, 100 points below. What's the percentage? And let's say it's be $1,000 trade. So I'm risking 1,000, but it's hopefully make 1,000. Okay? Now, how do you deposit? Like, on the bottom, web trader, like deposit funds right here. And then you need the different options. So you can either do a bank transfer, or you can do crypto, crypto management crypto. You can use crypto or whatever crypto like Coinbase, whatever to try to buy crypto and transfer. Or you can just do bank transfer. This is one of the 50%. Oh my God, there goes my mood again. Maybe do something before then just really and do a great transfer because it takes much to do this. And then it's in the account and it's easy to really do it. Really care to buy factor, to buy factor, whatever the risk, 5% of the okay? So then you can avoid proceed. Okay, click proceed. What was the leverage? The leverage is setting at 100 million, never max out the risk that we can potentially do on the leverage. You can do that leverage to do anything again. First time, right here, your website, right here, right here, you see that kind of follow six. Now, right here, when you put bank transfer, all of the bank information. Okay, so all of the bank information is there. So you just take it to the bank, and you can do it online. You can just see a wire transfer, and then whatever you do, try. You want to take it to $30. Guys, have the fee. So you don't even have to worry about the wire transfer fee. Okay, so just get your transfer. So you can do either bank transfer. Yeah, floating moon. All right. Yeah, perfect. All right, so you can either do a bank transfer or you can click now. And you can do click on the blue and you can actually use it. So you can still figure it out. We're going to take you to honest. It's good. We can start. We can live here every single day and we make money every single day. Um, Miftah is asking, give me a brand, give me a website, I can make PwC, but can you say give me one card? So I come live here, and then for all of you guys live here every single day, completely for free. What things sales thing, how much do you need to start with? So basically, what I would suggest is start with a bigger capacity because trading is a percentage-based business. What does that mean? Now, if I'm making 5 to 8% a month, which that's what I'm doing right now, I can be making 5 to 8% a month on 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 or 1 million or 10 million or a billion or 10 billion. It's all the same thing because it's percentages. Obviously, am I going to be wealthy or am I going to even be able to pay my own bills if I'm working 5 to 8% on 1,000? Not even okay, I'm probably not going to be able to pay my bills if I'm making 5 to 8% a month on $1,000. But if I'm doing it on 500,000, yeah, now it makes sense. Now we're doing bigger numbers, okay? So what I'm saying is, it's not really that responsible. Whatever that is for you, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, a million, whatever it is. Because I have some people that come here and they're like, yeah, I literally have like $489 in my bank account, you know? And then I have some people that come here and be like, just paying 100,000 to start with. It really just depends on what you can do, but that's why I say we should start with as much as possible in the account, and then we risk as little as possible. Just listen to what I'm saying, okay? We should start with as much as possible in the account, then we risk as little as possible. Most people will do the opposite. They will start the main question actually, but 99% of the time, the main question everybody actually is, what's the minimum we can start with? That's the question everyone says. You know, every single person that walks into the office, every single day, as long as I do, what's the minimum I can start with? But technically, you can even start with $10. Okay, that's the minimum. That's the real minimum. But are you going to be happy with trading on a $10 account? Probably not. That's the problem. You're probably going to be like, wait, if I just made 1,000 and I just made $1, okay, and then you're gonna be sad. So instead of being sad, why don't you actually understand that this is a business that you can start? I'm telling you exactly the steps on how to start your trading business, and there's no cost to start. There's no fees. You don't have to pay me anything for mentoring or any of these things because all of these people, 100% guaranteed that are starting a trade are guaranteed not making money in the markets. That's not what real trading do. They don't sell cars. Um, the precision calculations, log into my account and see. What? That's such a random comment. Okay. One of those freaky candles on the back. So, this freaky candle on the back was so good, guys. The reason why it looks so easy, thing, we're going to see because we're in a dance, we're going to see we're in an uptrend and we're going into a downside. The reason why it's so easy to understand is because we've eliminated the variable of time. So they're not candles. They're very simply only price based. Okay, so they only move when the market actually moves. And CP saying about to take profit, congratulations, and saying, CP was saying, let's comment that it's great to hear you say, let's go. As I started saying, I'm watching the way there's going to be before from a pullback on a reversal to make a spot on entry. So kind of, let's go. Great question. You guys really, how can you do it's a pullback? It's a reversal. How do you know? Great question. Okay, the excellent question. Let me answer that. Hey, it's not like you see. When we look at the trend that we took, okay, let's just look at the trade that we took. Let me just zoom in here so we can see. Okay, and right here, this is the trade that we took, which is right here. Okay, so remember the super trade. The super trade is real. Okay, what does that mean? It means that the overall trend is down. The market is coming down. Now, what's the only trade we want to take when the super trade is running? It's sell. We only want to take a sell trade because look, when it's coming down, you're doing a buy trade and going to get ripped. So when it's coming down, I'm only looking for a sell trade. Okay. Now, if the thing, the real reversal when the trend started was way, way back then. We missed the original reversal. Okay. Now that's fine, right? Because here's the thing, the market goes in waves. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to be able to catch the move on the wave. A wave, aka pullback. Okay. So you can see we're coming down, and what happens here? We push up against the super trend. The super trend is the main thing that feels like really comes down. So we're going against the super trend. What is this thing? A pullback. This is a pullback. Because the trend is down, we're pulling back before we continue. So you see, we're having this pullback before we continue down. So all of this pullback, how do you know when to enter? This is where the range bars come. Because right here on the range bars, if you guys remember, it was going green, 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 and then as soon as you went red, actually it went red here. If you guys remember, the trade was actually on this green candle. So we got in earlier than what the time-based candles were showing. So we got in at the reversal right here. We continued. We had a little bit more of a pullback, but that's okay. The other guys remember we get it at enough room. We get it 100 points up, 100 points down. We get it enough room, and then we came down, and we could take profit. Okay, so this is how you can see a pullback on the super trend and on the range bars. Okay, so the range bar reversal, if it's aligning with the super trend, that's how we use it. Do you guys see reversal and pullback? This is how it works. Now it also works on the opposite side. So let's say the super trend was green. If the super trend was green, which way would a pullback be? Down. Exactly. A pullback would be down before we continue up. So, let's say the super team was real. Let us imagine, I know it's red, but let's just imagine it was green. Now, here, this would have been a pullback. So you see, because we're pulling down, and then here, we would have seen the green price going red to green, and then I would have actually buy trade green. The super trend was good. Okay, so you guys see how it works on both sides. So that's the difference between a pullback and a reversal. What an excellent question. See, guys, that's actually such a great thing to understand. Because here's the thing, we might not get the initial reversals all the time, but we get out of the pullbacks every single, like every day back to back. Okay, because one of the biggest problems you guys can actually see. Look, this is a super right here. Look at one pullback. Look, right? When we came along that, it was massive pullback. We couldn't come up. You know? You should kind of still right. If you can every time it's pullback. Every this is a pullback. You got every lot of pullback. So you can see that so many times we had this downside, we could have entered these sell trades. Right? So hopefully that explains to you guys how the pullbacks or reversals work. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, yeah. So actually right here, so this is the reversal. So you see the super tree was red and the super tree went green, and you can see on the green side, we would have seen something like this. You see, so we're coming down and it went green and it also went green there. Usually when the super tree go changes, that's like a big indicator. Like, okay, we're changing the bigger trend. So getting in like the super tree reverses and really great trade. Because that's like okay, the whole trend is changing. So but you can see the swings in between between the super trend changing, where we can actually, now that we have something, look, right here, we came all the way up here. And then we came all the way down here. This would have been a great pullback. Look at this huge pullback. And how would we actually hit it actually right there because of the range bars? Because they would have feel it. So that would have been a possible trade. Then we had another pullback interfering doing another possible trade. Again, pull back here, another possible trade. You guys see how like we can keep entering on these pullbacks um when we're using the range bars with the super trend. So this is a great strategy we've actually been using for the past 8 years, over 8 years, and we've made millions of dollars of time doing it. All right. So let's go right here. Let's go and let me answer some questions. Oh wow, so many comments. All right, so let me try to rapid fire these questions. Okay, guys, ready? Let's go. So, guys is saying, "Wow, can you please see that in live here?" So actually, the kids live here, right here. I'm saying you get this PPSL. Actually, the PPSL is based on your trade when you enter. You said stop loss take profit 100 points. Interesting. I think you can't putting on it there. Just wait for the next pullback. Um. Let's see right here. To make a five-year balance, you need to invest. So basically, the only thing I've done this year, imagine with 11,850. Okay, so to do this $1,000 trade on Bitcoin, I needed $11,853 in my account. This is why I always say it's important to start with as much as possible. Guys, remember this. Let's see if we can get run another place. Let's do that. Guys, we're gonna run through this circuit. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? All right. Let's see. Uh, uh, MCT saying, guys, I just found like one clip, you know, $500 and ready to make another thing with two. Let's go. Let's go. MCT, let's go. MCT saying they have to be exactly. The trial saying only have half app. So you can either do crypto or direct bank transfer. Someone is saying good or good. It's not fair to say, yeah, you're recording with very different. I personally like three out of the that's what I like to hear you guys are waiting for the next reversal. Is it stupid trading view indicator? So that's why the data about that and the way that the stupid thing is moving on a website platform is different than anyone else because it doesn't reprint. Let me explain what that means. If you look at super chain anywhere else, you'll see that it will keep changing green to red, green to red because it reprints in every candle. But the only way the rebate program is actually excellent because what it does is it uses the history data. So you can actually, so this indicator is using these three, but that's how you get the big trends. If you go anywhere else, you'll see these green, red, because it's basing the super team on every candle. But on the bottom, it doesn't do that. And that you're going to do some research really, and I'm going to go ahead and enter this sample. And you do that to the sample, I'm going to set my staples and my take right away. So it's very simply, I'll just click and drag my entry up and click and drag my entry down right here to 1,000 and like that. And there is our next day. Let's do all right. So Menace is saying BTC have a downside economic anxiety because the triple thing in read we're in a downtrend right now. So this is really just entered a sell trade. Uh but IPS this time, IPS in the house, let's go. Um and let's see. What do you think about ICT? It's funny they're asking for ICT. Nothing else works. This is the only thing that works. The reason is because you cannot analyze time-based candles. For example, your gold is worth billions and billions of years. This is real numbers. Like it's not an exaggeration. And gold is the most traded asset on this planet. Gold says it's at 135. Trying to go down? Do you think that happens? No, the answer is no. It happen. You think it's 9:45 a.m. No, why? Because the market price has nothing to do with time. Because you possibly logically well utilize variables that are based on time. If the market price has nothing to do with time, how can you analyze candles that are basically time-based? You can't. It doesn't make any sense. This is why technical analysis is not real. What I always tell everyone is this, okay? Uh, Technical analysis is really just art on its own. Okay, that's all it is. It's just art on its own. Hey, this dino is cute. Okay, it's a cute game. The answer is no. Okay, you cannot be lying on a thing and expect to make money because most people think medical this. You know, I know what's happening. I'm like, bro, trust me, you know you don't know what's happening because you can't analyze time-based candles. All right. So yeah, exactly. ITS has got ICT building right. Let's go. Um, Parker saying, say that to my unquote employees. This is the problem, okay? So the fact that people come in here and say that, you know, they're trading my colleagues, a player means you're trading on a prop trading account. If you're trading on a prop trading account, this means that means you're not actually trading on a live account. And if you're not trading on a live account, just know what that means is you're not even really trading. Okay, you're not even trading and you're not being consistent, and you will 100% guaranteed lose money over time. Guaranteed. The reason is because, first of all, the company account is not your actual account. This is our real account that we actually funded with $200,000 last year, and we've made a profit of over 500,000 in the past year and a half. Uh, let's see right here. The sound is not going well, mate. That's so funny. Made 112K this morning, hustle 971. TJ is just a dinosaur nice. Um, uh, So people that sign monthly subscription programs with AI software are just ball. Yes, exactly. It's not real. Remember, if you want to sign something, but the time they make money in the markets, it doesn't really make any sense. Okay, let me explain a very simple concept to all of you guys. If you're a company who's making money in the markets, if there's someone who's making money in the markets, the only real way to win, create a regulated and licensed hedge fund. It's the only way. It's not to sell prices. It's not to sell systems. It's not to buy bots for subscriptions. It's not. It's not to be kidding. It doesn't say, "Wow, I'm going to make money in the market. Let me sell a Discord for 200." That's not what saying talking about markets does. Actually, what I'm saying is, obviously, I need to get and I need to get access to large capital because I can do this in 100 million, on 500 million, on a billion, on 10 billion. That will be a lot of money. So this is how hedge funds work. This is how the banks work. This is how all the financial institutions actually work. They don't sell courses. All right. So he's on 971 is saying maybe he didn't 12K this morning. Now here's the thing, okay? Now for this, I just need to whip up my calculator. Okay, just my calculator very quickly because I've got some people that come on the live and they say, you know what? I do 6x regularly. Okay. So listen, you do 6x regularly, that's really not that good, okay? Yeah, you guys understand. Let's say things just started with $1,000, okay? And I did a 6x today. Let's say it's Monday, I've done a 6x, okay? Tuesday, we do another 6x, okay? And so we already got 36,000 from 1,000, okay? Now it's Wednesday. I don't think I did at 16,000, okay? We're not even in the middle of the week, okay? Now, Sunday, we're not $6 million, okay? It's not even Friday. Okay, then on Saturday, we do another 6x, we got 7.7 million, okay? It's only 5 days, okay? Now, let's say it's Saturday, we make it, and we have a 6x, we have $46 million, okay? And let's say Sunday, it's gonna finish the week with another 6x. We have $79 million. How do you know that's numbers? And silence. Why? Because nobody has done this. You can't do this only 7 days in a row. Like, seven. But I think 7 days in a row is doing something like this to get into the hundreds of millions of dollars. It's not possible. It's not possible. Okay, but you see everyone being like, you can do a 10x, you can do 50x, you can do 100. It's like, hold on. You might just like winning the lottery or winning a scratch ticket in a lottery, whatever. Maybe one time you might hit it, okay? Yeah. I mean, that's good. But is that something you can do only for 7 days in a row? Because if you do it for 7 days in a row, you've actually created generational wealth, okay? You are on the Forbes list, okay? For 7 years. So only 7 years. I'm not even asking for a recipe or technique. That is what I think I'm currently asking for from everyone. Everyone can get I could claim being on a page, you should be able to argue with a 1 to 5 year track record. Okay? That's the reality. But guess what? They disappeared. The moment I asked for a track record, where they at? They're in the comments. Now they're gone. Okay, so what the reality is, so I'm about to say something right now. So let's start over explaining the past 3 months, as the past 4 months, and these 8 days. Okay, or these 10 days. Uh, so basically, in 2 and almost a half months, how much have we made? We've made a profit of $88,705.40. That's not bad. That's not bad for 2 months and a bit. 88K USD, that's about 100, 110K, or whatever, Canadian. Whatever. That's how much I've made in the past, like 2 months. Okay? Now, Let me get over and tell you guys my entire trading history. Okay, my entire track record. Nobody will ever tell you this. Guaranteed. Because they're all losing money. So this is almost 3,400 points. Okay, so that's a lot of points. Now you guys can see, obviously, we have winning trades and losing trades. Winning trades and losing trades. Of course. Of course. And by the way, all of those trades were done live. So we can literally be following along. Every single day, 7 days a week. Every single day. You could have been following, watching me do all of these trades. Now, if I start all the way down, if I start all the way down, let me finalize this, okay? So we started this account. This is very simple. Because I'm going to tell you why this applies to you. Okay, why this applies to you. You started this account January 2024 with 200,000. So you got a year and a half, and we started with 200,000. How much have I made in profit? We made a profit of $517,989.70. Okay, now this is the so what I did was I put 200,000 and basically you can say into 717,000. So 200,000 to 700,000. Okay, in a year and a half. Now you're probably thinking, wow, that's crazy. That's really more than this. Okay, this is the same exact thing with taking 20,000 to 70,000. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to you. This is the same thing as taking 20,000 to 70,000 in a year and a half. In a year and a half. Just understand what I'm trying to tell you, okay? This is also the same thing as taking 2,000 to 7,000 in a year and a half. That's what I did. I basically took 2,000 to 7,000 in a year and a half, but it's just multiplied by 100x. Okay, I took 200,000 to 700,000 in a year and a half. Anyways, you want to do 2,000 to 7,000 today. That's the problem. That's the real problem. Yes, there's money to be made. Very good. All of you guys, right now there's money to be made. The only problem is you need to know how to do it properly. Okay, and that's what I'm here to show you. This is what I'm here to show you, how to do this properly. So guys, welcome to the live we are live every single day. I'm giving you the here with love. Those are my names that created. So make sure you get video website, look at everything on time. Good starters, good start, follow all the steps. It's literally step by step. We can't be funded with his inside, and it's just our system. We need to deal with these. Let's go free. We've got to have to pay. Let's get on these stuff. We're doing our lives every single day. There's a payment, there's a pay while nothing. We're doing our lives every single day. Where I can't leave and we make thousands of dollars to do it. Okay? So, doing our lives, let's keep understand our time. Let's start and oh my God, I am so behind on the comments. It's crazy. So, let's see right here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, actually, it's an open door policy, so it's been so cool. You guys are welcome here anytime. Yeah, for sure, and take care. Do you guys have any questions right now? Okay, so then we'll just, so we'll just, okay, nice. All right, yeah, take care. So let's get started. By the way, here's the great thing, right here, and posting. I'm here every single day, almost every single day. Here's my office address. Right here, you guys can take a screenshot. It's right here. And don't get phone number. You can actually call me at any time right there. So let's get moving. Uh, all right, so let's go over all of the comments and questions. Okay, so let's go over that. Let me just um you're saying you're gonna get taken to sell. Yeah, so basically we entered the trade right here. I'll show you. So we entered at 118,538. Stop loss 100 above, 638. Take profit 100 below, 438. So it's just 100 above, 100 below. Once we looked out, I got you. Um, when I say when I said learn this, you can definitely learn this because you basically make everyone's monthly income every single day. All right, so you should learn this, and it's free to learn. Just come here and learn. Red Eye saying, I'm at the the thing is really important, guys. I'm here. There's my office address. Take a screenshot. Oh, shoot. Yeah, what's up? Okay, so that's actually an excellent question. So basically, what he's asking is, can early? Can we just take the profit when we see it? Okay, so here's the problem with that. The problem is that when you're not following a trading strategy, and it's all about in order to see whether something works or not, it's going to take consistency. That's the only way to actually know whether something works or not. Because let's say you start taking it on the profit side, you'll start doing it on the stop loss side too. So you'll be down like 20 points, 30 points, and you'll close the trade. And now guess what? You're not following a trading strategy. So it's really all about being as consistent as possible. That's really what this is all about. Right here, let's see. Uh, Red Eye saying, you're not far away. I live in Etobicoke. Yeah, for sure. It's fine. Um, Guys saying the strategy does not weaken consolidation. Guys, there's no such thing as consolidation. Consolidation is not real. Okay, why do people think that consolidation when the market's not really moving? Because we keep seeing these candles that are generating. If you really think about it, it really truly just means the market isn't moving. Okay, it's not that oh, it's consolidating, it's gonna blah, blah. None of those things are real. It's really just the market isn't moving and we're entering at the 10 reversals. So sometimes yeah, the market slows down. What can we do? Nothing. Okay, so we're in the trade, we wait it out, we follow it consistently, and then we just keep going every single day. Your free video will be posted to the back. Here's the first one. The reason I made all the videos is so that it's super easy for you to follow along and learn and understand. So for sure. What strategy is it? So I'll tell you what the strategy is. So it's based on the range bar reversal. So as soon as the range bars reverse, so when it goes from green to red, and red to green, then we confirm with the super trade. Then we risk less than 1%. Then we set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points above and below. And then we just let the trade right out. That's the entire strategy. And we follow the same thing every single day. All right, let me go through all of. Dang, you guys are crazy. Thank you guys for the sale. PGM, Martin, Rio de Janeiro, Cuban, Skyflow, UMG, Jesse, Scott, Adam, Katie, Lee, Raymond, Happy, Jeremy, um, Abdu, CEX, Malik, Travis, Benwick, Aled, Rich, Ramon, Pam, Rana, Cindy, user project. Thank you guys for the follow. People, yes, this is great stuff. Let's go, let's go. Um, all right, let's see. Is this a demo account? Actually, it really makes no sense. Okay, so if you don't say anything, you don't see on demo account, you don't pay my bills. It logically doesn't make any sense. So I'm only saying on live account, practicing liquidity and FVD is proven to maximum proven by who? Proven by who? Are you practically using it? Most likely not. So none of these things are actually proven. Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Yeah, of course. Anytime. Yeah, yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one. Yeah, take care. What's it? Yeah, yeah, you can drop by anytime. Because we're open 7 days a week from like 11 to 5. So just drop by anytime. Feel free to open stocks all the way out. Yeah. It's fun. Thank you, guys. All right, have a good one. All right, yeah, take care, guys. All right, so Oregon saying no, it's a fake account for demonstration. It can't really be a fake account because then how do I pay my bills? Um, is that microchip behind you? So this is in place in the API system and setup. So here's directly answering the series. It's really confusing you guys because you're not seeing anything. Um, Orgram saying they does not other six not six figure. You think if this guy really make profit, he will be free for you? Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. So I go, yes, let me explain to you guys exactly why I'm teaching you that you can make a monthly income every single day. How I make my monthly income every single day completely for free. The reason why I do this is because I'm actually profitable in the markets. Now, because I'm actually profitable in the markets and I can give you my actual profitable trading system strategy, what that does is I'm actually trying to spread awareness to to people who have large amounts of capital. Because here's the thing, I actually don't have any connections to people who have large amounts of capital. Because you guys understand, I grew up very poor. Okay? I grew up poor, but I was making like $5 an hour. Pizza was a luxury. I was like, pizza is a thing. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna have pizza in 2 months. I'm like, "No, this is insane. I'm really good. That's not even coming from. And basically what I did was I figured out just so you guys understand what like the quick story is. I saw this guy on Instagram just like I think that really even you've seen flexing wagon and flexing private jets and like traveling all over. And he was like, wow. And as a kid, I was amazed. I was like, wow, this guy's living the life. Young, he has everything behind him. And sent him a deal. I'm like, hey man, how do I learn this? Like, what do you do? Well, he sent me a deal. He's like, I'm here for 1 year. He's like, how much is it's like $1,000. And I was like, okay, I didn't know. Like, this is why I'm here. Like, you can actually listen to what I'm saying because I'm gonna save you thousands of dollars, okay? And hopefully I can have you make thousands of dollars. So I went and looked at like I don't know if you guys know it depends on where you guys are from the world, but over here we have like Tim Hortons, which is like a coffee shop. So I worked at Tim Hortons, I worked at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like a pharmacy kind of a thing. I worked basically I worked like night shift at like grocery stores, stocking shelves. I've done all of this, okay? So I'm not coming for money. So I did that. I worked crazy hours, and I think my time would get paid $8 an hour 3 times. Then I paid this guy $1,000. Okay, I paid him $1,000. And what did I get? I got a PDF with like 300 pages, size 5 font, candlestick analysis, and what is this candlestick? And I was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna read this. I will literally never read this. So from that day, what I realized was that, there is obviously money to be made in the markets. There goes my mood again. There obviously so much money to be made in the markets, but it's not by paying people because the guy, what I realized was I paid for him realizing monthly payment. He worked me butt off, and I paid for a monthly payment on his product, which is crazy. So this is why I don't sell anything because really what I figured out was after years and years of struggling and trying to figure out what actually works in the markets, we finally figured it out. And now what I'm trying to do is I just give it to you guys. You guys can have it. I'm trying to have this balance. Hold on. Uh, so I'm basically trying to give you guys a trading strategy so that one day, maybe one of you guys actually has access to large amounts of capital. Or you have a friend who has access to large amounts of capital and you just put me in touch with them. In the meantime, I want to benefit as many people as possible, create the social proof, okay? And then be able to just, you guys make money, that's great. Because guess what? This is literally billions and billions of dollars that are being moved and exchanged hands every single day. I just extract for myself around $1 to $5,000 a day. That's all I do. I just take that out of the markets. It doesn't affect anything. It doesn't affect the market. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect me. Now, if you could do the same thing, it wouldn't affect the market. It wouldn't affect me. It wouldn't affect anyone. You would just be able to make some money. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. About, hey, look, you don't need to pay for a course. You don't need to pay for a subscription. You don't need to pay for your Discord. You don't need to pay for anything. You can actually buy all of the work and I'm giving it to you. So you guys can actually just have it. Right, where's the coaching session happening? Guys, if you're looking to me in person, right here, here's my office address. Where are you going? What are you doing right here with all millions of dollars? So, right here, actually. I don't really have millions of dollars, but I make around $1 to $5,000 a day. Man is saying, we normally trade. You can trade Bitcoin, gold, and Nasdaq. Those are the three pairs. I think they're going right here and here, making these live. So hopefully, I just answered the question. And because I want to be able to spread the word, be like you guys can all start making profits. And hopefully, soon I have interest in now you have to talk about billions and billions of dollars. This starts me just not one day. Because like, hey, let's start them off with 50 mil or 100 mil. I'm like, okay, great. There we go. So, when the dollar benefit very good. I do reviews every single day. I can thousands of people. I can someone return different videos. And it's not by selling you guys anything, not by selling a course, not by selling anything, just being here, making money in the markets, and hoping that someone with large amounts of capital finds me. All right. Uh, Please kindly explain the range bands one more time. I got you guys. I got you. So the range bands yes, they tell us the price movement only. So they show us exactly which way the price is moving. So you can see right here, we're in downtrend. Now it's starting to go up, which is green, and then it's going red again, which means we're starting to go back down. So basically, what we're looking for is the range bar reversal. So when it goes from red to green and green to red. All right. Let's see. All right, so we got so many questions. We got so many questions. I'm trying to get through these questions one by one. All right, so and Sammy Sam is saying, can you use that question? Guys, don't have new foods. If you find anywhere else, we're gonna have that kind of food. They're licensed and they're regulated. We can do all of the markets and they actually doesn't work anywhere else. Plus, your super indicator is what we're actually using because that superset indicator doesn't reprint. So really, if you make it like that, you're going to put standard for two. You're not going to lose money. You're going to have really big speed. You're going to be paying commission, stops, all of these things. So following this, because we've actually made it an exact science, following this exact thing is the only way to actually make it happen. The reality is, a lot of people, if you actually look, you guys just all do next to zero. It's called Grand Canyon, why you're putting. Okay, it's called Dan Pena, why you're putting. Now, Dan Pena is he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, he's managed billions of dollars, when he says in the video, I think it's in the video, he said that everyone tries to get in and be smart, and there's a process that's really food. These people are smart. These people are intelligent. You never try to figure out a better way, and before you waste it for the rest of your life. And actually, that's how my life, these are your lives. That the best advice I've ever given, and this is the point. Only be like only take advice from people you want to be with. All I did was give them money. With my dad's uncle, biggest cousin, nephew, sister was like, hey, you should do this. I would evaluate with this the person who I want to do like and really became actually new. Actually, I didn't stand about it as like giving advice, but respectfully, most people's family members are not someone who you want to be like. That's just what it is. So what I want to do is I want to be able to listen to these people who have actually gotten to the place where I want to be and gotten to the stage where I'm going to get to. So this is why that Dan Pena video, Dan Pena, why you're poor. Watch that video, okay? And then you realize that's I see you're a Don Pena student. I'm a Don Pena student. I mean, when he's saying that, it totally makes sense. What is the position for the cells and biped on the screen? All right, so we have a software happening right here. We just we're remembering the new question right now. So the circuit was entered 118, 538. 118, 538. Can you write this for me? I need people, so I need people from all over the world that are using the data, that are using our Joseph Reader system, and it works from anywhere in the world. Now, so you're saying you got kicked out from girlfriend? One second. Right. All right, guys. So we just got taken off the live, but we are back. We are back. So let's go. I mean, I actually lost all of the comments, the questions that you guys were asking. They're gone. But comments again, and I will be answering all of your questions. Oh man. Um. Yeah, Spencer saying that was awful. I know that's so bad. There were so many really, really good questions, but let's just go through it again. You're going to give us the likes. I appreciate it. You just like let's go ahead and just like kick back the lead. That was really so good. Now you say that's Spencer saying the Mexican style. I don't know why because I think all right. Let me do it, Spencer. I got you. So thanks for sharing the links. I appreciate it. So, this is where occupancy we actually really have this time frame open. Well, the green line is actually our take profit. So the red line is our stop loss, the green line is our take profit. So we just had this sell tape open right now. It's just I'm saying flip. Yeah, I know I could use one of those. All right, so let's go back into let's see. That's the same. This is kind of very high. Please try to connected down. Sound the steps, guys. So anyone who's getting go on our website, worshipunityc.com. Follow the steps. Thank you for a account setup on a bottom. Then send it, then verify. Then step two. Access the range based system. Then step three. Then watch the training videos. It's actually so important. Everybody needs to begin exactly what you have to do. You know, how to do the leads on the leads to the product, get the 50% out of what's a buy, what's a sell, what's a everything very clear. I've made free to be able to get access to. So let's let's say who's the mentor? Where did you work from? Actually, I didn't have any mentor. I didn't really work from anyone. It's like me and my business partner, we started testing strategies. We tested 5 different strategies with our team, and then we finally found the one that actually works. Spencer saying, it's good. I don't find anything. It's really free to be access to all of this information. It's all right there on my website, akpwc.com. Now, you're saying can everything was selling at BPC. So here's the thing. Actually, the price right now is around the same price I entered my trade on. It's actually just around the same price. Dr. Thanks to you learned from the data. Yeah, so actually, we were just testing thousands of strategies. So we bought data. So we bought over 50 years of data from, all of, you can buy market data. So we bought it and then we were just on Excel file testing thousands and thousands of strategies. Um, Sammy is saying he gets money from the platform. Here's the thing. So, I can read if I did not know last page, so that's exactly what it means. What says it means, listen to that right here in front of you. When we can, you can complain and remember having your book. With us, like the last time we just made $1,000. We just made $1,000. We're not paying anything. Now, you do use the promo code on a bottle, which every single trading platform does this. This is a very normal thing. And I'm being public with it. You can use your promo code. Even if this spread commission, they give us a small percentage. Okay? So it's not a win-win scenario. But what we do is let's just add and make our account bigger, slow and steady, and then we can do bigger trades, and then obviously I can make more profit like that. But then you can also follow along and do this kind of thing. It's completely free, and it's a win-win scenario. All right. And there we go. Sammy said, yes. Uh, let's see right here. Don't you see imagine his honest person attribute and trying to say what are you getting to realize with what actually side play? And you guys got the TP was yeah, we agree. I think the last thing I'm talking about. So the last trade that we did, when we started the live, we did take profit for $1,000. You guys can see. So this is how take profit for 1,000. This is our second trade of the live. Yeah, it still happened. Our second trade is still happened. Yeah, for sure. Um, Lady saying why when you need to get your profit, you have to proceed. Why they don't take from there? Um, sorry, I don't really get your question, lady. I don't understand. Maybe if you rephrase it, I might understand. But I'm gonna answer the question for sure. Uh, so good. I'll do. So basically, let's see what's going on here. Let's see. So our trade is still, open. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in Ethereum. Yeah, guys. So on Ethereum, let's see what's going on with the range bars. So we're having a little bit of a pullback here on Ethereum. Um, but I'm still kind of waiting out because we're already in the sell trade. Can you please give the name of your platform again? Of course, so the name of the platform is Ghana Golden Radio Video Broadcast. So people can say, based on that, let's go. Every single matching, if we yeah, if we get a little bit of close there, then I might enter a sell trade. It's already kind of starting to levers move it down a bit, so I might be a little bit too late on the Ethereum. I think we're getting this push up right here on ETH. So let's pretty big Cadillac up here. Now, let's still wait a little bit to see if we can get a little bit of a better price here, you know. There we go. We're getting a nice big Cadillac right here. And then the point I'm doing here. So as soon as the red belt start to pull back down a little bit, I'm going to enter this sales trade. Okay, so let me just watch the range moves here. Let me open it on the big screen so you guys can also see. And there we go. That's Ethereum. I'm going to enter the sales trade here on Q. And let's go ahead and set up stop loss and take profit right away. And this is the click and drag it up right here. I can't even really see. Let me just adjust the chart. I'll just adjust the chart right here. Let me just see. Click and drag it up. There you go. 2,000 and click and drag it down. Right here. 50,000. Right, so that's 100% back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uh, lady saying you introduced me to this. I needed to request my profit. They asked me to pay 1,500. No, there's no way. You're probably on the wrong website. Let's see. Lady. So, actually, you see how they What's what we do is, you notice that the sending it to a random website, but now it's not me. But actually, last site, right away, you need to be very careful. This is my only account. This is my only account on TikTok. This is my only account on TikTok. So, there are actually people, because I will never trade for you. The only place I'm trading is in Ghana, about a account, which is the licensed and regulated trading platform. And a lot of people have messaged me saying, or they buy one and then, hey, you for me right now. How does it do? And I'm like, "Hey, I'm not paid for anyone. They check the messages, and they realize it's not me. They're planning to scam you. So guys, remember, whatever you call your hand, remember the only thing. The only place that you can hear is to my website, refugeeindustry.com. I can make sure it's done. So ladies, exactly, be careful. I think you might have been practicing this because there's a lot of scammers that are using my name. Okay, so remember, this is the really simple account. Yes, okay, only. And then my website is my official website, franklinwp.com. Uh, let's see, did you buy or sell on Ethereum? I think you did sell on Ethereum. Where's the TP at? It's not even nice kind so here, let's see here. So the TP for Bitcoin is at 19437, and our TP for ETH is at 4.20. All right. Lady saying I unfollowed a few days ago for that reason. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of scammers using my name, guys. Make sure you guys are being concerned because I will never tell you guys anything. I will never send you to some random trading platform, and I will never, definitely never ever trade for you or guarantee you profits or ask you to send me money. Never, never send me any money, okay? Because I will never take any money from you guys. All right, let's go. Let's go. BTC trade right now at break even for me. That's what break even for me as well. Are you in profit on each market right now? The each trade is still kind of hovering right here. We're still waiting for that trade. I was texting with you from this platform in brackets, don't lie. I'm literally telling you right now, it's in the product, it's in the DMs. I'm telling you anything other than what I'm telling you here, don't listen. What's the name of the trading platform? So we're trading on the dollar platform. It's abbadio.com. ITS is saying, yo, AKA, explain to people how to count the 100 points. That's the first thing. You know, can get what 100 points is, okay? So I'm interested to every single trading platform. I mean, every single market calculates the 100 points a little bit differently, which is why I've actually made this cheat sheet. Okay, I've made this cheat sheet which says exactly what 100 points is for each market. Okay, so you can see it's found on Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, S&P 500, NASDAQ, Google, Tesla, all of this. If you guys want this, what you're gonna do is you just need to fill in your email on my website. We will email this to you. Or if you do go on our website, just simple trading. Let me see right. Alright, so if you look at our website and at the top, if you click the calendar button, if you click the calendar button, you can download this sheet for you guys. It's a PDF that I've made. It's a cheat sheet to get into everything, okay? So go to our website, just getting it, and just click on is thing. All right. Can you look at SPX? Somebody saying that's where he is. Where is he? Yeah, Johnny is saying you were talking to a duplicate fake account. Yeah, exactly. Because you guys know that I always tell you guys in the live, there's so many fake accounts. Make sure you guys, if you guys are sending me a DM, right, you need to DM yourself because there's way too many people to DM. So I actually get hundreds of DMs all the time. We will respond to you. You know, I'll respond to you, but it's going to be the same thing. When I look at PwC.com, on my website, follow the link, follow the tips, ask any questions that you guys have. All right, gold, gold. Okay. Guys, the market is closed right now. It's Sunday. It's gonna open up in a little bit, in a few hours. Mikey's saying I'm new to trading first time. Okay, so actually, I'm in a long on SPX. So basically, you're in a long position, which means if the price goes up, you're gonna make money. But here's the thing: if you want to learn, how to trade, they have a step by step course, which I would say is at least like a $18.7 million trading course. Now, we just you completely for free. If you want this $18 million course, all you gotta completely for free. You know it. All you gotta do is go to our website, perfectpwc.com, and then we click step three. Okay, this is the next level content, next ultimate dimensional 9,000 energy level step trading course that you'll ever find. And the reason is because I've actually tried everything, and this is the only thing that works. All right. Now, Mr. Wright is saying scam, but Mr. Wright, not scam. Okay. Actually, I'm not saying anything. I never asked anyone for any money, so it's physically impossible for me to scam anyone. It's physically, literally impossible for me to scam anyone because you guys never have to pay me. Actually, you think you do. I was just answering, I'm going through the comments of let me tell you about my track record, my training history. So I'll tell you guys two sections. So I'll show you guys for the past 3 months, which is like 2 months and 10 days. 2 months and yeah, 2 months and 10 days. So let's go right here. So you guys can see, it says 3 months, but it's counting this month as a month. Okay, so here's what you can see if you uh, and just saying, hey guys, I knew nothing about trading 3 months ago. Now I'm trading thanks to like, hey, I appreciate you. Let's go, let's go. Like you're saying, my latest man is dropping knowledge. That's all I do. I just drop knowledge, and we make thousands of dollars every single day here, and you guys never have to pay me. So right here, uh, let me show you guys. This is my entire trading history for the past 2 months. Okay, let me scroll all the way down. You guys can see winning trades, losing trades, winning trades, losing trades, winning trades, losing trades. All right, so let's go all the way to the side. And you guys can see I've made a profit of $38,712.40. So that's how much I've made in the past like two and a bit, 2 and a third of a month. Now, let me show you guys this okay? Right here. No, lady, when you request a profit, you will. No, you don't have to pay then either. So, right here is my entire trading history. So look, I'll scroll all the way down. This is almost 3,200 points. Let's go all the way down, and you guys can see right here that we started January 3rd, 2024. Okay, January 3rd, 2024 with 200,000. That's how much I deposited. And in the past year and a half, we've made a profit of $517,939.70. So in the past year and a half, I've made over $500,000 USD. And dude, none of these things would be live. Right here in front of you guys. That's crazy. Uh, what's the drawback? You have great liquidity sweeps. So here's the thing. Um, the max that I risk per trade is less than 1%. So, which is about $1,000 per trade. I always sell my stop loss and take profit at 100 points. So then it really doesn't matter which way the market actually goes because buying is the same thing as selling. Selling is the same thing as buying. Mike is saying, what time do you get on live every single day? So I go live. I've been live for about an hour already. So whenever I go live in your time, that's when I go live. And then I'm going to go live later up to get a live but that is not great to plan for live. Actually, plan the live notifications so that you know exactly when I'm going to be coming live. All right. What's the website? Everything else. What's the website? You know, see, when you charge, it's completely free. You never have to pay. You still never have to pay. You really can find it locally traded on Dr.com, which is a licensed and regulated trading platform. Normally, yes. All right. Let's go. Not sure you're saying, how can we, people are saying, how can we like from stock? Because visit our website, I click step 3, watch stream video, just watch those videos now. Oh, snap, my bugs. My moon. Hold on, hold on. This is actually the most important thing right here. Okay, then. All right. Uh, let's see. What time do you get live? Even a 0.5% risk per page, your amount should be increasing as your account grows. Here, less than a quarter of a percent. Look at that. And my account has 641,000, and I do $1,000 plays. I only do $1,000 plays. What about Meta 5? That's what I'm saying. So that is based on Meta Trader 5. Uh, lady is saying from this account, you send me a link to WhatsApp. You don't send anyone links to WhatsApp. To create an account with FXCC auto trading, you're gonna never get that. Never ever get that. Because remember, and it's not from this account, but 100% guaranteed. Uh, it's, it's not possible. Because I don't send anyone to WhatsApp, and I never send anyone links to access it. Actually, that's a scam. You could never do that. Because that's a scam. Because any phone, anything like that, that's, uh, that's follow what I'm telling you right here on the live. That's it. What did you go to that guys? So right here, we have three trade. We literally doing it. You guys, the three plays I trade on the one. When you guys should always be very, very careful. Be very, very careful because there's a lot of fake accounts where I'm using my name, and it might seem like It's really okay because you're using the pixel picture, you're using your name, you're using the description. But if you really check it, it's not my account. Is this day trading? Yes. Yeah, so basically every single day I can right here. I show you guys all of your online trades. We do all the trades live, and you guys can see my exact entries, the exact exits, where I set my stop loss, where I set my take profit. That's exactly how it works. That's um, lady, it's literally physically impossible. We many time let's go. But like I said, the day and then many time, you guys do the days. We're live every single day, guys. One thing, you should be doing. When you look on our website, aka.pwc.com, just do this, guys, aka.pwc.com, and just follow the steps on our official website. Register right here on a dollar, which is the only trading place where you can only be going to know like this. Google research for over 30 trading systems to completely for free. Google guys the trading videos right now, and I'm telling you live. I'm live every single day. What about Tesla? You don't even use Tesla. That you can listen on TikTok and YouTube. But you follow me on your channel on these spaces, and let's get started. Everything I'm saying, keep it on this. And you say start as much as possible. When you're account, when you risk as little as possible. The only thing is just live of the current market. If the price is live, the price is live. All of my trades are done live. You have to straight up here. You which is going to get $381 in contract right there, $381 in profit right here in front of you guys. We just $35 profit right before the one you just hit. Now, then we got $85 it's aka money time. And now we're on the third page right here. It's on the money right $30. Now, this is let's go. Let's go. That's crazy. What trading season are you using? Trading basically I think you mean trading session. So we're actually yeah, we can have a market session. Hold on. This is the most important thing. I told you guys. Without this, nothing is real. Okay, it's floating again. All right, it's floating again. All right, this is my profit orb. This money profit orb right here. All right, guys. Are you not meant to take your money out from open accounts to secure on a private USB? Okay, so that would be reality, okay? So the one thing we have to realize is when we're using licensed and regulated trading platforms, not just the crypto exchanges or anything like that, we actually don't have to worry about the money, okay? Because here's the thing, banks, hedge funds, all of these institutions, they literally be using these platforms also to trade their to trade money. This is how real estate works. So if none of the trading platform, and the market is typically going as a beauty right now because the licensed and regulated and safe and secure, they literally have probably hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars in assets under management well, using a license to regulated communication, but you have to understand that they're just a vehicle. So you want to be able to trade in the market, but you want to know pieces because in order for you to connect the market to the market, you need hundreds of millions of dollars. So that you can plug into the exchange. But we don't need hundreds of millions of dollars, so you need to use a broker as a stepping stone, as a broker, to get to the market. Now, when we're using a broker, their only job is to help us execute the trades into the market. So when we're trying to find broker, we try to find one that has the lowest fees, it's licensed and regulated, because then it really doesn't matter about how much money you're holding. All right. So, man, I was saying is we haven't had a plan. So we actually get out of Battle.com only because they have no fees. Uh, Ray Reddy saying, I don't know what Goku isn't the best. That's literally like saying, no, like, I can do it good. I can do it good. But what this right now, I mean, the creator, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. You're guaranteed losing money on fees. You're guaranteed losing many other people. You're guaranteed losing money on fees. So you can be concerned about it because look, everything I'm doing here, we meticulously signed perfectly on what is to be collectible. You're working for a penny platform, but you're the more fees, you're the lowest fees. Because if you're running a paid business, you're going to understand this after years and years of losing money. You're going to realize, whoa, okay, it was right. Because what happens is when it comes to trading, your expenses as a business is in fees. So the lower the fees or no fees, the higher the profit margin. Guess what? Then your trade accuracy also comes into play. So let's say you're winning 52% of your trades or 55% of your trades. Now, if the fees are high, even the profit that you make on the profitable trades will get eaten up by the fees. So then you become unprofitable. All right. We're not trading today. So today we got to trade on Bitcoin. Today we got to trade on Ethereum. But this will take profit. Um, mic turned off. Oh shoot. Hey guys. Are we good now? Are we back? Are we back? All right. Perfect. All right, guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. So let's see. Are you buying or selling next week? Right now, we're in a second already. Um, are you in the UK? Listen, actually, you're area right now getting back and forth between like New York, Korea, Dubai, is the money traveling. Broker is not paying interest. Please, actually, over here, on a bureau, the different weeks, so there's one spot, and then the rest is standing, if you're holding the trades. Bobby's saying, you can keep your trades on the answer. I mean, this is less than 1% per trade, and because it's less than 1% risk, then hmm, the website again. So it's less than 1% risk, and it's all about being consistent. And I want to show you guys how you can actually learn to use this strategy on your own. Yeah, when you come here, you can actually technically do whatever you want. Start managing what's the website does. So again, go to the website, it's pwc.com. Let's go, let's get started. Download time, let's get that set up. You literally just made 2,000 USD in the past hour. And instead of watching, you can do it. You can do some of that. Ah, I think it's good, right? Now, it's funny. You can't believe it. It's actually such a great platform. I'm also live on YouTube and Twitch, but TikTok is weird. You guys are watching, you can just join me every single day. Is there a law stopping me from? I mean, technically, you can do whatever you want. Yo, Uber, let's go, Uber NYC. What up? What up? Can I join from you? You can join me from anywhere in the world. What time is your next live? Man, so the next live will be about 8 hours from now, guys. In about 8 hours from now, let's go. What's the name you can start with? So they actually minimum or maximum, so this is what my friend set up, and get started right away. Bobby is saying, why would this finance does not limit your profit gains? Yes, actually, there's enough money. What do you understand? This is billions and billions of dollars that's being moved. Billions, okay? So, actually, my trades are very small, and all of our trades are very, very small. Okay, all of our trades are very, very small. They don't affect the market. Uh, I'm just opening my account. Okay, let's go, let's go. Aristo is saying, do you have a time zone photo? So basically, I don't really have a time zone photo now. So go for it. Just follow me right here. You can DM me directly on TikTok if you have any questions. You're trying to say the same thing that I'm telling you right here. Is it down to trading? I mean, you can come here and do do whatever you want. The only thing you have to ask, first, you need to understand. I'm looking very, very clearly. There is no such thing as 100% win rate. It literally doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a 100% win rate. You're getting around a 60 to 65% accuracy. And you're doing this consistently over time. I'm comfortable. But that's what I'm here to tell you guys. There's no such thing as 100%. There's no such thing as 90%. There's not even 90%, 30% win rate. It doesn't exist. So of course, I have great faith in losing people. My risk is less than 1%. That's why I'm able to be consistent. All right. Verified by who? Verified on the bottom trading platform. Uh, Rick, I'm saying the losses happen. The banner has to have a net gain after wins and losses. Exactly, exactly. Funding next week is like subject, start to make this build the local relationship exactly. That's a music. That's what it is. It's a continuing, steady playing, getting, being able to be consistent with play, making impact every single day. That's what this is all about. Do you have projects for the day to day? Yeah, of course. Let's see. How do you adjust the screen? I can down so you can see the candles on the black screen. That's not. You can get back and check. But moving over on the right side here, and then if you click and drag it down and up, you see you can adjust the candle size like that. Okay, so hopefully that helps and got you. What do you suggest if you need a day can you do? Anne is asking, and that's a good question. So usually I end up doing around 5 to 10, sometimes up to 15 trades a day. Usually not that much, but usually 5 to 10 trades a day because I just need to get to my average of 1 to 5,000 a day. Like you can actually do as many trades as you want because there's really no limit. Now you're saying what's your offer? Actually, roughly, look at I think right every single day. The most profit, we only made $2,000 on this live today. We're our third and last trade of the day for right now, this live. And you here and making money every single day as well. If you want to do $1,000 trade, there's no requirement to be more than the trading. Yeah. So in order for you to be able to do these $1,000 trades on BTC, for example, the margin requirement is 11,000 in the account. But let's say you just want to do $100 trade. You only need $1,000 in the account, $1,100 in the account in order to do those. It's kind of our strategy. It's kind of our strategy. Right? Is the website Paula KPW. No, so the website sponsored with PwC.com. Sponsored. It's AKA PwC.com. All right, it's akpwc.com. King, I got you. Uh, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Rick is saying, what's the BTC gold and oil? Okay, those are the, I guess, is this like your crypto? So we actually check all the markets here. If the system works, your daily amounts increase as your account increases. Yeah, exactly. So that's the limits of probably bad. It's hilarious. So, actually, the way that it works is when I started this account with 200K, I was only doing about $200 trades, up and down. And I was making up to like $1,000 a day. And then as my account balance has gotten up above like 400, 500K, now I'm doing $1,000 trades and I'm doing around $1 to $5,000 a day in profit. So it is increasing, but it's increasing over time. So that's how it works. Now you say, how much capital do you need, and is it free? Exactly. So it's completely free for you to get started, for you to come here, for you to run, for you to be able to get started. It's all free. Okay. All you have to do is down and find your own account. The down fund your own account. That's all it really comes down to. How much capital do you need? That's up to you. I always say you should spend it as much as possible, but every time it's 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, because the higher the percentage rate is, the more you get in your account, the more you can move with the smaller risk percentage. So let's say we had $100,000 in the account. If I only want to risk 30%, that's $500. 5% risk, a quarter of a percent. That's $450. And I've been doing like 2, 3 trades, 4 trades, 5 I'm making $500 a day, $500 a day. That's great. It's not hard to account because the risk is really small. Okay, that's what I'm trying to show you guys right here. What's the profit margin? Basically, when we set our stop loss and take profit, we set it at 100 points and we risk less than 1%. Let's see right here. You can see a trade with 500. Mm, love you. Love you guys too. Let's go. Let's go. You talk for me. Using some freedom of data like and if you don't go to our website, you can see.com, scroll down, and I think then step one. And we just click on a database account. All you gotta do is click the button. That's it. And then just go click on something verified to get it verified. Also, payment period. You can see payment period. That's something you see. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. We've been live for almost 2 hours now, and I think we're gonna call it a day here. Uh, let's go. Where's the trade at right now? So the trade right now, guys, is at about it's only at $45 in profit. So we hit $2,000 in profit. So congratulations. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. Congratulations for making money today just by joining and just by following the steps completely for free. It'd be live again for a few hours. So hopefully you guys do find the steps. I think you need to see our time. And right there, saying there's no website. I'm beginning to completely from how to start with their first trade step by step. Every single step of the way. Bobby is saying, why does Bro do this? For kindness? No, actually, I have an ulterior motive for you guys, really. So my ulterior motive is I'm in the middle and I need to raise about $100 million. So if you know, or if you are this person who has access to this amount of capital, or you know someone who has about 100 mil, at least 10 to 100 mil, minimum 10 mil, at least for now, up to 100 mil. Make sure you send me a DM right now because I need to be able to scale my business up. Right now, I'm only making around 30 to 50K a month, which obviously I like with you guys. You guys are also making it with me. But I'm stuck making, 30 to 50K a month. Because that's around, 5 to 8% a month that I'm making on this account. Um, this is basically my plea for you guys. And if you guys have any, friends or anyone who you know that has large amounts of capital, make sure you contact me right away because I'm making around 5 to 8% a month right now. And if I can even get access to 100 million, and I can make 1 to 2% a month, that's 1 million to 2 million a month. And that's gonna boom, like now we're at the next stage. So this is exactly what real traders do. They don't sell courses. That's why I don't sell anything because I need to be able to raise large amounts of capital. If you guys understand this, and hopefully you guys can actually follow along because you can also do this. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do this. Okay, what's the product code? So basically, if you want to play code, from the split commission, will give us a small percentage. So I'd prefer if you use it, that would be great. How much did you put in for $2,000 profit? So in order for me to do this $2,000 trade, which was basically technically $1,000 trade, but we did two. So I need at least 11,800 in that account. But obviously I have 600K in the account, so I can easily open this trade. This is why it's important to have as many people in the account. Sam is saying, yeah, only 50K. No, actually, when you realize that money is actually just not even real and nothing is real, you'll understand that 50K is nothing. Because right now, a base minus C class goes for like 60 to 70K, which is crazy. It's a C class. I remember the times when this class was like 80K, 90K, and we're like, that's crazy. When I can C class on like 60K, then yeah, 50K a month is not a lot of money. You train live every day? Yes, live here every single day. That's me. Hey guys, and just saying congratulations to all that made money, including myself. Yeah, let's go, let's go. We have to go a day here. This was a really great live. We made $2,000. So congratulations to everybody who's following along, who's learning, who's growing, who's making money. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, uh, surely that's not worth it if you gain 2K by risking 100K. Who said 100K? Basically, we're not risking 100K already. On each trade, my risk is set to the same amount as the profit. So basically, if I'm risking 1,000 on the trade, I'm trying to make 1,000 on the trade. So it's just in order for us to be able to open the trade, we need margin in the account. So margin means how much do you need in the account in order to open a certain lot size. So in order for me to open a trade, it says I need 11,000 in the account. Doesn't mean I'm risking 11,000. This means I need 11,000 in my account. Then I do 100 trade, which means either I make profit of 1,000 or I hit stop loss for 1,000. So that's how trading works. Okay. Uh, Hi guys, have a good one. We'll see you guys on the next slide. We're going to learn from me. Guys, we think we just need 2,000 guys. We could do it. We could do it together. Daily life is looking to the scene.com. Follow the steps. Everything comes in on the daily basis. Recognize that the CEOs really quickly before I go and do this. Put your email on the top right corner. All right, put your email on the top right corner. Um, what if you're a student and you get in your account, you need to pay your risk. So by the on an 8K account, you would maximum risk around 20 to $80 max. That's the max I would do. 20 to $80, risk less than 1%. And then just be able to grow my account slow and steady and just be able to make income on a daily basis. Let's say you do $20 trades, $30 trades, you make an extra $80 a day, an extra $100, an extra $200, an extra $300 a day. That's what it's really all about. All right, so how do you get your clients started? How do you get started? I'm going to put your email to deposit funds. You can either do bank transfer or check. So if you do bank transfer, it's going to take it's a bank transfer. The people you need to do here just follow the steps. If you do check, it's actually one step. You can 15 minutes. It's in your account. Then you get a 5% deposit bonus. So you just put in your amount, follow the steps, then find your account for another. And she got you with 3 months in here. Let's go. This is kind of 350. I'm seeing. I think for you guys, thanks for the next to do this situation. You guys are amazing. You get me $2,000 right here in front of you. The other day for 4 hours. But you see that thing. When the new comes to the conference, you guys do my damn time happen. Send me a DM, ask me a questions. I will know you. There's a lot of scam accounts. So I will always only send you to my own website, hmpwc.com. If I have $500, I just want the plan to be so you have on a $500 account. I mean, this is me. You can do whatever you want. You risk like $5 per trade max. And if I can just rack it up, an extra $30 a day, an extra $40 a day, an extra $55 a day, that's amazing. All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys how you can make income on a regular basis. Remember, never pay anyone for your little pay. Be your 50 Nobody has to do this. Nobody has to do this. My favorite, my grandparents makes money. And what do you about the trading system continues to see? I'm the only one that does this. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys in a few hours. Thank you guys all for joining. What a great live. What a great live. IP Moon, I appreciate you. Or JP Moon, I got you. And Red is saying I registered. There we go. There we go. A Red, I got you. King is saying I will. Let's go. Chromebook, I got you. Bobby, I got you. Guys, go follow me on Twitch too, Real AKPWC. Yo, Mayfair, I got you. Show the website, Naji, I got you. AKPWC.com. King is saying, hit me, I'll join you. I got you, King. You go to AKPWC.com. Samba, I got you. Ordinary, I got you. Mr. CPA, I got you. Jason saying, I just verified my account. Congrats. Jessica saying, have a good one. Bye. It is. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys in a few hours, and let's make some money.